4. Joining him are Philippines, Mr. Shigeru Ogura, Executive Vice President for Mitsubishi Motors Philippines, Mr. Shigeki Dantani, and the Honorable
G4. Very beautiful subcompact. But it allowed the leg room. My knees weren't touching the front seat, which was adjusted to my height as well. So we're talking about pretty ample leg room. So here we have the president entering the said vehicle. The 1.2 liter Mitsubishi innovative valve timing. And there's our president, always loving that great photo op. You can see he has his hands. Later during the program, we'll be hearing about how this particular partnership or this...
In 2015, only 30% of total sales came from completely knocked down units, or CKDs, that are assembled here. The rest were imported as completely built up units, or CBUs, bought mostly from neighboring Asian countries. As the demand for vehicles continues to rise each year, how can the Philippines keep up while fostering economic growth? In May 29, 2015, the government issued Executive Order 182, providing for the Comprehensive Automotive Resurgence Strategy, or CARS program, that serves as a vehicle to jumpstart the local auto manufacturing industry. The program aims to make local car manufacturers key drivers of Philippine industrial development by increasing local auto parts making capabilities, sourcing investments, and generating employment. And Mitsubishi Motors Philippines is one of the pioneering participants of the program, starting with a local manufacture of the Mitsubishi Mirage. With production already underway, Mitsubishi Motors Philippines aims to reach a minimum volume requirement of 200,000 units for the Mitsubishi Mirage models in a span of 6 years. Helping Mitsubishi Motors Philippines achieve this are the initial 29 local partner suppliers that will expand further in number during the course of the program. These local suppliers will initially make 247 local parts for the Mitsubishi Mirage models. As more suppliers come in, it is projected that more than half of the vehicle will be made from locally produced parts in the coming years. To aid this, Mitsubishi Motors Philippines will invest a total of 4.3 billion pesos, combined with another 1.32 billion pesos from local suppliers. These investments are sure to spur economic growth, employment opportunities, and advancement of technology. Approximately 1,500 plus direct jobs will be created by both Mitsubishi Motors Philippines and its partner suppliers during the first wave. This doesn't even take into account the downstream employment it creates for those indirectly involved in the supply chain. It is expected that as the program continues with increased output and the involvement of additional suppliers, thousands of new jobs will be generated. Mitsubishi Motors Philippines is all set to usher in a new day by helping steer the economy, employment opportunities, and lives onward. Before every Mirage hits the road, it undergoes a careful step-by-step manufacturing process conducted under world-class standards by world-class Filipino workers. This is the making of the Mirage. It starts with a sub-assembly, where panels are prepared for welding to form the body. Then the high-tensile steel welding robot assembles the car body, ensuring that it is capable of handling immense amounts of stress. The welded body then undergoes a state-of-the-art automotive painting technology called the 11-dip cathodic electrodeposition process that assures a fully primer-coated body, even in the most difficult-to-reach crevices. Next is the automated spray machine that applies paint, primer, and top coat consistently throughout the car body. After the paint job, it is brought in for body trimming. The heart of the Mirage is then primed and checked during the engine preparation before being installed. It gets to the final trimming where the fuel tank, engine, suspension, wheels, seats, bumper, and grille are installed. With the Mirage almost ready, it is sent to the test line where the underbody check, dyno testing, and water leak test are conducted. Now it's all set to drive the Filipino forward, presenting the Mitsubishi Mirage. Now proudly Filipino made.
That was truly an informative video. Now to introduce our guest of honor is Executive Secretary Salvador Medialdea. Sir.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I have the honor to present to you the President of the Republic of the Philippines, Mayor Rodrigo Roa Duterte.
Thank you. Kindly sit down. Executive Secretary Salvador Medialdea, Secretary Ramon Lopez, the Department of Trade and Industry, Secretary Carlos Dominguez, Mr. Osamu Masuko, Mr. Yoshiaki Nakato, the officials and employees of Mitsubishi Motors Corporation and Sojitz Corporation, fellow workers in government, honored guests, my beloved countrymen. Few of the times that I would read a speech in this crowd, you have to be prim and proper. In about 2 minutes, you are through. This event marks another milestone in the Philippines car industry as we launch the Philippine-manufactured Mitsubishi Mirage 4 G4 as part of the Comprehensive Automotive Resurgence Strategy or CARS program. I've always been grateful to our partners from Japan and the trust and confidence in the Filipino people. Truly, your continued investments and expansion of business in the country have contributed to the flourishing economy of the Philippines. The CARS program demonstrates our commitment to pursue initiatives that will create more jobs for our people and help achieve sustained prosperity in our country. This complements our government's 0 plus 10-point socioeconomic agenda, which aims to improve all sectors towards efficiency and development. Today, fresh from their plant in Santa Rosa, Laguna, we are witnessing the rolling off of the first of the 200,000 Mirage cars from Mitsubishi Motors Corporation that will be locally manufactured under the CARS program. Proudly, we can now say that the Mitsubishi Mirage, currently the second top-selling passenger car in the country, is made in the Philippines. Last year, during my state visit to Japan, I met Mr. Masuko, who signed a letter of intent reaffirming Mitsubishi Motors' commitment to the CARS program. Back here, the Department of Trade and Industry and the Bureau of Investments have been tirelessly working with stakeholders to ensure that the program is successfully implemented. Because of this collaboration, the first unit of the Made in the Philippines Mirage has been manufactured using materials and supplies from local parts manufacturers and other related local industries in the country. Under the CARS program, the investment commitment of the Mitsubishi expected to add around 7,900 direct employment opportunities and an estimated additional government revenue of 5.72 billion pesos. This is a testament of the kind of friendship and cooperation that Japan and the Philippines have shared and nurtured throughout the years. Let me take this opportunity too to assure our stakeholders from the automotive industry that they will take due consideration of your concerns about our package of proposals fiscal reforms. We will ensure that its impact will be fair and supportive of your growth as participants in the CARS program. My sincerest thanks to Mitsubishi for your dedication and partnership. Let us continue working together in enlivening our business environment and in making the Philippines not only a regional auto manufacturing hub, but as one of the world's liveliest economies. Let the cars we manufacture be the vehicles of progress, and let the excellence of hard work be the fuel that will drive us towards greater success. Thank you, and I wish you all good afternoon.
Maraming salamat. Thank you, President Duterte. Now we will proceed with our photo opportunity in 4 batches with President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. The photos will be taken in groups, so when your group is called, please come up to the stage to have your photo taken. We'll begin with the first group. I'd like to call on the suppliers of MMPC. Once again, we'll start off with the first group, the suppliers of MMPC.